Hello and welcome back to the next session. Now we will be talking more about the website. This is in continuation with the stock exchanges in India. Today we will be visiting NSE India, and this is the website link. And in the first, you'll find a little snapshot of everything. There's too much data around, so I will be taking you here one by one. For the first, this is like a news alert room. Wherever you will find this can be closed here. And below that, we have various options where we have the NSE logo and the name. You can directly search here by the company name directly here in the search bar. On the right hand side, you will find the last days. Like today, I'm recording at 10th of August. So the last working day was 8th of August. So the end time and its situation they have written. That is 24,363. And that day it has decreased as compared to the previous day by 232 points. So on the right hand side, it is giving you the basic idea of Gift Nifty and Nifty 50, etc. On the below home about that we will be going into details a little bit. But for now, I'm going ahead with the little home page more. You will find this bar where they will be giving you some important companies and their prices, how much they have increased, how much they have decreased. If it is in red, it has decreased as compared to the previous day. And if it is in green, then you will find that it has increased as compared to the previous day, as you can see in ITC. But other than that, all are in red because recently the market was not having the sentiment of positivity. So we can see that it is completely red. And below we have multiple Nifty indexes. So Nifty 50 is the top 50 companies, which I told you. Nifty 50, as I told you about the next 50, that is after 50, that is 51, 52, 50 till 100. This is the financial services. This is Nifty Bank. That is the top 50 banking units. Nifty 100, Nifty Mid Cap, the middle cap market capitalized 100 companies. Nifty Small Caps, that is small companies. And Nifty Auto, that is the automobile industry, that benchmark. And Nifty FMCG, fast moving consumer goods, that you can find here, and so on and so forth, IT sector and so many other sectors. So these are all the sectors which are there. This is about the Nifty 50, and they have given a little snapshot about it for the last one day. You can change it here, and the graph will also change. If I click it on 3 months, 3M means 3 months, you will find the ups and downs of the Nifty here, Nifty 50. If you click for 1 year, you will find the ups and downs of the Nifty 50 in the last 1 year. So you might find that the lowest was here and on 7th of April, and it increased till here at 30th of June, and later it has started decreasing. So this graph is very useful and very user friendly. Next one, market statistics. Here you will find that total how many stocks are traded, and how many of them have advances, means how many of them have gone up, that they have increased their prices, and declines means how many of them have decreased over time, and how many of them have unchanged, that it has remained sideways. And below on the left hand side, you will find the 52 week higher. It means that these many companies, the 69 companies, have hit their 52-week high. 52 week mean in last 1 year, as compared to the all data, they have hit the highest price in the 69 companies, and 52-week low means in the last 1 year they have hit the lowest point of them. Number of stocks in the upper circuit means that is the higher value, lower circuit in the lower value. On the right hand side we have the market turnover, that how much the company is able to sell it off in terms of volume, value, open interest in the equity form. Below also we have some other snapshot and the data. And below, if you go more, you will find active contract. This is related to the options and the futures. And below that, if you go for the corporate informations, which are very important, that only is shown on the home page. But currently, what we are more interested in is about the various tabs which we have in front of us. This tab, okay? So home tab we have seen. On in the about tab, we will not click everything because it is a huge website and so much amount of wealth of data is there. I just want to point out what is more important on your basic level, on a beginner level. So we will be continuing about that only. And in the about section, you will find this on the left hand side about the career, the regulations, investor relations, holidays, etc. On the group, NSE group companies, these are the various companies and NSE are associated with it. They have it with themselves. These are the products and services which NSE has. Equity, that is the stocks, the indexes, the emerging platforms, the mutual funds, derivatives, currency, commodity. This all we have discussed in the last few lectures. Okay. Next is market data. This is the most important section which we will be interested in. So in the market data, you will be finding various type of data regarding the new listings, the new company who are about to get listed on the NSE, about them. The pre-open market, that is before 9 a.m. We will find this pre-open market, and the equity and small medium enterprises market, their indices, etc., etc. You'll find there is a huge list about that. We will go one by one a little later. This is the derivative market, and the information regarding that you will be able to find here. The debt and fixed income market, you will be able to find the data regarding that here. On the primary sector or the primary market, you will find the data here. And apart from that market data, if I go for the invest, this is for the investor education, investing in the securities market or the product segment or the charges and taxes, investment limits for FIIs, that is the foreign institutional investors. So all these information are provided here. This is for the investor awareness, some protection regarding the fraud and all the other information that should be known by an investor. For that we have. And on the right hand side we have your resources and tools. You can locate your stockbroker, you can exit the option for shareholders, and feedback you can give here. Next, if we go for the list, under this list we have raising capital. Under that we have the primary markets and debt and mutual funds. Raising capital in short term, if I say that new capital that can be raised from here, and the information regarding that is return. Corporate filings means whatever the company has done in the last recent 1 or 2 year, that data will be announced here. Board meetings, whatever the AGM is, the shareholding pattern, etc. Everything is on this corporate filing side. On the right hand side, you will find resources for listed companies, the SEBI regulations, the compliance information. This is specifically for the listed companies. Next one, we go for trade. Under this trade, you will find some, one second. Under this, you will find some eligibility criteria, fees, deposits, how you can trade or you can become a member of it, resources for members. These are the things which you will get if you become a member. And on the right hand side, platform and services. These are all the services in NSE trading, technology, test market facility, connectivity, and user ID. About the regulation, this is specifically handled by the SEBI, and all the public notices and the circulars are mentioned here, all the rules and regulations, because NSE is the one who is the regulator. So they are having all these here. Later on, if we go ahead and move towards the learn means this is another tab which has specifically made by the NSE. You can learn many things in the NSE programs. Next one, we have resources. Under this resources, you will find some resources or data which you can download, which are historical in nature, which will be available in CSV file or in Excel file. Both of them are given here. This is for the complaints. If you have any complaint regarding any company or any other dispute, that you can do here through the NSE portal, and research for the research purpose. If you want to take some initiative or fact book, everything is given here on the research site. So this is the overall view of it. And as I told you that we will be going in depth here in the market data aspect. So under this, if I click on new listings, you will find some data. Under this new listing, you will find this company and its name, that this is getting started in the new listing area. And as currently there is no new IPO or listing, so no records will be returned. As and when new company will be listing here, that data you can get here. This is the active list. The forthcoming, the future list, if you click on this, you will find that these are the companies who will be listed very soon, and their uh, or you can say, and your listing will be on the on the particular date. That date is given on the left hand side, that is 11th August, that is tomorrow. These all will be listed, these four companies will be listed, and the information regarding that and the shareholding pattern is also on the right hand side, which where my cursor is actually moving currently. And recent listing means whatever recent listing has been done in the equity or in the mutual fund aspects, that also you can find here. Okay, so this list is huge. Wherever you feel like you want to click on, you can click and get the data regarding that company name and its listings. This is about the new listing part. Now, next we go for pre-open market. That is a session where before the market opens, you will be able to do some trade, which will be in bulk. So that pre-open market is given here. The category is Nifty 50. So top 50 companies of Nifty is here. If you go ahead and check the Nifty bank, all the bank related information will be here, and the rupees and the amount is in crores. So you will find it in crores. You can change it as well, change the denomination. You can make it in lakhs or you can make it in billions. That also can be useful. So currently I'm using the crores, and that is much better to use. And you can use some symbols if you want to. And apart from that, this is what the data is. Next one, advances and declines, as I have told you before, only advances means the prices have increased, declines means the prices must have decreased during that time. Equity and SME model market, that is small medium enterprise market. Under this, you will find Nifty 50s companies. And as I told you that the market has gone down in the recent past. So 41 companies have decreased, one company has not changed, and 8 companies have increased in this session in the last few days and in the last few sessions. So if you add, then you will find these are the 50 companies. 41 plus 1 is 42, and 8 companies, that is 50 companies. So this is nothing but the top 50 companies of the Nifty that they have mentioned here. Okay. So below, if you go, you will find these are those companies as and how much percentage change has happened, their prices, their highest level or the previous close. Every data is written here. Okay. ITC, Cipla, ONGC, all these companies, these are 50 big Nifty 50 companies. Next, I would go for indices. Under indices, if you can read, these are the indices which are there under Nifty. Nifty 50, next 50, bank. This I already told you. Broad market indices. This contains a larger number of companies, so you can cover these. These are sectoral indices under which, under this, you will find as per the sector, this Nifty has been made. Suppose if I click here on Nifty Auto, you will find all the automobile industry and its companies, uh, whether it is going well or bad. So there are total 15 companies. So declines, all of them, 14 of them are declining. One has not changed, and there is no advances at all. So the automobile industry is not having any gains currently. So these are the names on the left hand side. If you find Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, Motherson Sumi, and Exide India, all the auto related industries are here. Maruti, MRF, etc. Now, if I change this, I can go ahead with any other sectoral indices below. I can have your pharma industry. If you can see, there are 18 declines and two advances. It means two stocks has increased. I'm not repeating this particular part again. So there are total 20 companies here, and you will find that it is also more or less in red indices, and the companies has not gained much in the recent times. Only Dr. Reddy and JB CHE Pharma has some gains. That is why the change has been in percentages, and it is in positive. Okay. So next one, if I go for any other sectoral indices, that is the PSU bank, that is the public sector banks that you can take into account, or reality, the real estate, the private banks, the healthcare index, the consumer durables, oil and gas, currently much more in the news. So under the oil and gas, you will find it is half and half more, approximately seven companies have gained, and eight of them have not gained as much. So we have BPCL and Hindustan Petroleum, MGL, GSPL. All these companies are in green, and below we have some companies who are not doing so well. So these are the companies return here. So you can get a lot more data if you go into the indices, that is the stock sector specific indices. This gives you a little more extra data as compared to others. Okay. So now if I go ahead and change for gainers slash losers, it means gainers, you can get the meaning that the company has gained well, and losers, it means that the company has lost its value in terms of prices. So if I click on losers, you will find the percentage change will be in red only. Okay, red only, because these are the losers, and the biggest company that have lost the value, that company will be on the first rank. Okay. If I click on gainers, you will find here the companies and it's the percentage change, how much it has changed. KRBL on the left hand side, I'm reading the names from here, and on the percentage change, you will find the highest percentage or no, the previous closes, the low or the high. So that data will be returned here. So this is about the gainers and the losers. Next, we go for most active equities. These are those equities which are either active by volume or by the share prices or by their value. So you can change this by volume. Volume means the quantity. If the quantity of some goods are getting increased and decreased at certain rate, so on volume, these shares are getting sold or bought in the market at a huge volume. Okay. So this is about the most active equities. Price band deters it is the highest circuit or the lowest circuit. But apart from that, if we go for 52-week high and 52-week low, here is the summary that they have given. There are 69 companies who have hit the all-time high in the last 1 year, 52-week high. Okay, 52-week means that last 1 year. And in the last 1 year, this 91 companies have lost their momentum, and they are going just cut down continuously. You can download this data. As I told you, the CSV file is available. If you click on this, you will be able to get a CSV file. And if you do not want to CSV file, you can click on this on the Excel file that also is available. Now, if you find here, this is about the 52-week high. If I click here, you will get 52-week low companies as well. Okay, so the company list also changes. And if I click on 52-week high, you will get the list of the other companies who are at the highest level. This is the series, this is LTP, percentage change, new 52-week high prices, previous high. So the company has also written everything in this aspect. Okay. Also, the previous high and their date is also mentioned. Previously, this company, suppose it is Aether Energy. This company has hit the highest at 4th of August, but now 52-week high, they have reached a 433. So Aether Energy is currently going up. In the similar fashion, you can find any other data regarding this 52-week high and low. Now, large deals are the block deals, where if you click on this, you will find the data regarding biggest quantity, how much they have sold, or it has been bought. So they will give the data in this particular format. Suppose this is Bharti Airtel, that is the Airtel company. So client name was Indian Continent Investment Limited. They have sold this much amount of quantity. How much quantity? The quantity will be mentioned on the right hand side, and average price will be written here. There is no remark, so nothing is made out of that, but there are some companies who are buying it also. So this company has been bought by Bijal Pratesh Bora, and this much quantity they have brought. So large quantity deals are also happening, block deals you can say, and this all are information which you can take into account. So next one we have advances and declines. This I already told you in short previously only. Advances and decline, you can get the data regarding this. And below I will go down more. Securities lending and borrowing, call auction for illiquid securities. If you go ahead and click on the securities lending and borrowing, you will find the data regarding how many companies have bought how much under loan or something regarding that. Havels, Kalyang, etc. So next up, if we go ahead with the legend of series or historical reports or data, you can get it here. Daily reports are here. At the end, if I take you to the historical data, you can click here and you can download it as well. Okay. So security wise, price action, or bulk deals, block deals, all this data is available. You can just click on them and you can download it here. Okay. So suppose if I click on this security wise price action, price volume, so it is for the 1 day, 1 week, or you have to change the series accordingly. So N8 you can take, or HE you can take, NQ you can take. So you have to provide the name of the company as well. Then only you will get the data. Okay. So this is about the market data, which is of utmost importance from the equity point of view. This is the most important link and the site under which you will be getting most of the data as per your requirements. And under resources and complaints, as I told you, you can complain either if you have any complaint regarding that or no. This is the home page. We have already visited this home page very properly. So that's it. This is about it. You have to explore more on this particular website, and you will get ultimately all the type of data regarding that. So that's it. We will stop here. Thank you. Presented by Sumiran Garu.